Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you happen to be in the world. I hope you're having a fantastic time. My name is SoothingFilly, and welcome back to another episode on the NationCraft server. So we start today in the Lotta Cotta shop, designed and built by the wonderful Flim Flammer, who we saw whose base we saw last episode. That was a hell of a trip around there. Thanks so much to Flim again for showing us around. Flim's actually been taking a week or so off the server since that was filmed, and he's just come back on, and I believe he's stocked his shop up. So I'm hoping we have some science. Oh, yes, we do. That's what I'm after, right there. Right. How much? Let me remind myself of the prices here. So it's 2 stacks for 1 diamond. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 diamonds. It's a good deal, this, I think. 7, 8. I won't take absolutely all of it, just in case anyone else wants some cyan terracotta, but we are going to be using a lot of it in our base, so we're probably going to come back and finish them off later. So cyan terracotta, I think, is all we want for now. So what was that? 8. 1, 2, yeah, I think it was 8, yeah. So let's go. Whoop, 8. Also, you'll notice that I'm wearing a endermite head. Yes, you may guess that there are multiple reasons for this. First reason, I managed to kill an enderbite and it dropped a head, but the second and most important reason is I was knocked off a perch by a phantom, died right next to lava, and lost exactly half of my gear, including, unfortunately, my diamond helmet. So, that brings my total deaths on the server up to 76. And I'm going to have to find myself a new helmet and figure out how to do it. While we're here, though, we are going to just check our stores, see if we've made any moolah. I really quite like the snow effect of this. I know it's after Christmas now, we're into the new year, but I was speaking with, I think it was Flim Flammer actually, who agrees with me that this is quite a nice look for the island. And we may well be keeping like a section of this to be like a winter wonderland type thing, keep the snow look going, and may even do 4 seasons in the 4 corners. We shall have a think about that. Have we sold any chicken though? Yes, we have, and I've still got a wooden pickaxe from one of the new guys on the server who couldn't afford the iron. I mean, I know it's only 16 iron for a stack, but because I believe that's what it says there. Yeah, that's what it says there. That's 1 diamond, 1 stack. Oh, and we've got one there for the spicy hot chicken. I'll be sad to see these go, but they are limited edition. I'm not making any more. It's been decided. Let's grab that, and let's head on over to our end shop. See if we've got anything over there, shall we? Funny old thing about shops, I've been thinking I'm going to have to come up with another shop, like a pumpkin shop or something. I have built back at the base a very, 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 very basic pumpkin farm, which I don't think is going to kick out nearly enough pumpkins, so I'm considering building a massive one, pumpkin and melon. And we can use them for lights, and we can sell them off, so we shall see. That's probably worth doing, actually. Any iron gear sold? Nope. Any shulker boxes sold? Nope. Ooh, a couple of diamond gears sold. Thank you very much. And has anyone bought the last pair of wings? Yes, they have. Oh my god. So you know what that means? That means we have to go... We definitely have to go and get some more diamonds. Get some more wings. We have to go end raiding sometime soon. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Has anyone bought any of these blocks as well for building? No, and no. I didn't think they would do, but never mind. That's okay. That brings our total diamonds up to 40. 40 new diamonds. Happy with that. That is not a bad haul at all. I wonder who bought the extra pair of wings. Anyway, now that we've got our profits all in pocket and we now know that we need to go end raiding, I don't think we're going to have time for that today. I think it's time to get back to our base and talk about what today's episode is going to be all about. Yep. And as we approach the base area, you will notice, yeah, I've started to clear an area. This is where we're going to be drawing our, this is where we're going to be working today. Drawing, we're not going to be drawing anything. We're going to be building stuff. So what I plan to do here is expand my city. Basically, now that we've got this in, I feel that this whole area is starting to grow rather nicely. I'm a big fan of what's happening here, and I want to start building more pathways between these blocks, and I want more buildings in place. So we're going to be doing a new building every episode for a couple of episodes just to get this place going on. And what I want to build here is, I fancy it as some kind of restaurant. The purpose of the building is going to be, it's going to be like an L shape like that. The purpose of the building is going to be some kind of restaurant, so that it has ovens in the bottom. So what we've got down here is our smelter system. So I've built this a couple of episodes ago, actually between episodes I believe, where we built this to satisfy our glass needs. We had a lot of glass that we needed smelting pretty quickly. So I sort of threw this together. And the entrance to it so far is just a hole in the side of a mountain, which I'm not absolutely thrilled about. So I'm going to make this a little bit more official, I think, by building something on top of it. Whoop. Nope, failure. Let's just do this, shall we? So I figure we can have like an L-shaped thing with a like swanky modern bar with views all around, watching the sunrise and all that jazz. And while we're there, the top part of it can be a bar section where we can have our not enchanting. What word am I looking for? Brewing stands. That's it. Come on, Philly. Yeah, brewing stands. Brewing stand and all the ingredients, things like that can be under the bar. I've got designs in mind. Let's have a look. We will need some cyan terracotta for it, but we're going to be needing more white concrete and black glass for the sleek design I'm going for. That was perfect. You know, I absolutely understand why the people on the Hermitcraft server bitch and moan so much about having to do this concrete method. I wish there was a way to automate this rather than just stood here clicking both mouse buttons and hoping nothing goes wrong. I know there's a machine you can build to help you do this. I think it fills up your offhand, or gives you more concrete powder as you're using it. So you literally just have to stand here and it goes through all of your stacks. But I don't exactly know how that works, so I may have to look into that before the next episode. And we are back here at our home base. I've been doing a little bit of gathering in the meantime to get the equipment that we need to do this sort of thing, because I'm the kind of guy who'll start up. What the? Who? Someone has been at my base because I did not put that wood there. Ladies and gentlemen, that was not me. All of that. Thank you very much. Much better. There you go. What was I saying? Yeah, so I've been getting the I've been getting the necessary materials together to build all of this. I tend to be the kind of guy, usually when I'm building, I will gather almost everything I need and then get sort of a third of the way through building and realise I actually need another resource and have to stop and come back. So let's have some chicken, recuperate some hearts here. And what I'm going to be doing, I've got together some, we're going to be getting some white concrete, some cyan terracotta and some black glass, and some blocks of quartz. Because quartz are going to be making up a lot of the half slabs and stairs. The main blocks are going to be, it's going to have very much this sort of style. Oh, I might need some dark oak, but I think I have plenty of that. So that's all right. What I'm going to get to do, I'm going to grab some white concrete here. I'm going to start just marking out the boundaries of this building because it's going to kind of be a funny one. So I don't know if I want it coming right to the edge there or not, but I know I want it to start sort of here. I want it to overhang the cliff just slightly so that when viewing it from this side you can kind of see it coming up and across. So if we just start somewhere random, and I can always tear it down, but if I start from there. Yeah, I like that. And then we're going to have like cyan terracotta behind the base bits. So if I go grab some of that, take you away, and I have been doing some work. I've got the basic shell of the building in. We've done sort of like a roof and some basic hardwood floor. If we hop around this side, we should be able to see. Alright, how does that look? Well, first of all, you can go away. Shots. Right, I like that. I do. I think the bottom leg of this needs to come out a bit more. But it definitely seems a bit more in proportion now, doesn't it? Yeah, let's have a think. So if we've got that. The problem is we don't want to go too thick with the black, because otherwise it makes the white look out of... Yeah, if we go too thick with the black, the white looks too thin, which we're starting to get. But that's alright. We'll keep it like it is for now. I may run a wooden beam up. In fact, I think I will run a wooden beam up and about the place. But for now, I like it. I am wondering though if the floor should be white. Yeah, I think I'm going to change the floor out to white concrete. I'm going to run out of concrete fairly quickly. Yeah, that's certainly going to go for a cleaner look like this, isn't it? So I think we'll keep it with the white, and I think it just blends in with the... Is that really us out of white concrete? Jesus. Yeah, that's okay. Cool. So let's take a step back. I'm just going to have some food quickly. Heal my health. So what we've got now is we've got the main dining area. I put in some wooden supports as you can see. In fact, I think a mirroring one there would look good. Yeah. This where you see grey floor here is going to be the staff area out back, and this is going to be like the public area. I may put another strip of white going through here, just to help. Now, I want, yeah, so as you're going to come down here, you would then come into like a sunken area that I'm going to be like flooding with water. And it's going to be an infinity pool going off the edge there. So that I think will be quite cool. I'm quite looking forward to that. So let's get some quartz about a person. Okay, so we have our pool, albeit it's a bit faulty. And we have a veranda. Now, I think the veranda needs a border, so yeah, I like that. That looks cool. Yeah, that'll have to be lit from underneath. Let's have a fly around, shall we? Let's have a look. See how this is looking. Awesome. I don't hate it. I think it needs more wood at the back there. Though I don't know where and how to get... Of course, I've made an accidental mob farm. Let me see if I can shoot these down from here. Get off my building, fools. What are you doing? Jesus. Have some respect. Right, what was I doing? Let's have a fly round. Awesome. Okay. That's not so bad. We really need to come up with a solution to that freezing problem, because I do not want that water to freeze over, and I just know that it's going to. But I like it. I like it so far. I like the idea of having the vertical white bits too thick. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to make that change just there, and either on the outside or on the inside of that. Let's do that now. Oh, that's much better. Look at that. Oh, yeah. I like it with the too high vertical there. Oh, that's good. That's very good. I like that. And it sort of feels right to have this thin bit than that thick bit there, to be fair. And from there on, for just a little while, I got a bit carried away in an audiobook and built quite a lot without doing any recording. So I'm now going to show you around, and I have also realised in between these times that for some reason my recording software wasn't recording in-game noises for some reason, so you couldn't hear fireworks going off and the like. I had to do quite a bit of fiddling around to get that to work. But let me show you around what we've got so far. So I did some porch chairs, or deck chairs I suppose you should say, out here on the deck next to the pool. I also managed to get some here with some arms underneath that sort of make it a little bit more deck cherry, if that makes sense. There's actually redstone torches under there to sort of propel those up, if that makes any sense. Although I might switch that to switches because it'll be a bit neater. I also did a nice little trick I know. Normally I use fence posts for this, and I might still use fence posts. But I normally, I've done this thing with these beds, which I think is quite cool. Use 4 beds. I think it looks quite a lot like an umbrella there. Yeah, absolutely. So there are 2 more things I need to do now. I need to figure out the inside of that bar, and I need a bridge. Those are the 2 big things. I want this bridge to be of sort of a modern design, but not too... It's okay to look a bit futuristic at this point for this bridge, I think. I'm probably going to have it coming out... No, I think I'm going to have it coming out sort of 1 block over and going straight across. And then I'll cut a path in there that sort of leads it around and connects up with those 2. But I think, yeah, just here... Just sort of here. I'll have to move these chairs. And going straight across. I'm going to try and get it to look sort of tie in with these 2 buildings here. Well, that was close. Yeah, I'm still not sure on the design. I've got several ideas going through my head, so I think I'm just going to hash out several. Play around, and I'll bring you back in. We're going to do it actually on stream. So do hop over to my channel, twitch.tv. This particular stream will be done and finished by the time you're watching this. But if you to see future streams and this part of the build, do watch me live. I just sort of have a fiddle around, and we'll see what we can do. Well, that was a right laugh. Let me show you around what we managed to do on stream. We actually got quite far. So, we built the bridge, as you can see. Nice and white. I'm not finished with it yet. We actually had to cut the stream short, unfortunately. Oh, dog banging my doors there. But we did get the bridge across. Now, I like how white it is. I like how it blends in with the glass there. But I think it just needs breaking up a smidge. Just needs a little something extra. I'm just figuring out what that's going to be. We did have a right laugh with it, to be fair, and I'm pretty sure that that is going to be cyan terracotta. I'm thinking 2 strips of cyan terracotta along these sides, probably 1 along the top, and I may even make the pillars out of cyan as well. We shall see. For now, though, that's actually not all we did. We did this path here, as you can see. I'm going to be showing this a bit later on, because I want to do some more work with these. But we also did some work inside. As you can see, I changed up the design of the chairs just a little bit, adding the redstone torches to help these little side bits stand up again. And in the bar area, we've done a bit more work. Now, I dropped the floor down half a slab to help stop mob spawn, and also, as it's night time, to give it that lovely sort of half a glow thing, which I quite like. It took me ages to come up with a good bar top design. I was helped out by Derps, who came along and supplied some suggestions along with along with just general design choices to help me do a suitable bar. I'm probably going to see if I can... I may see if I can get some stuff to go on top of that, just to act as like glasses and stuff, but these are half a slab down, so I'm not entirely sure that'll work. We did like a little sofa area here, with another little table there, which I'm quite proud of. And of course, along the bar here, we've got your sides, and you can actually go back here. Oh, I forgot I was going to do something here. Hang on. That will be... Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but that will be something else eventually. I forgot that I was halfway through that. There you go. So you can walk back here and do some sort of cooking here. You can see out to your customers there. And here's where I'm going to have some brewing stands. I'm going to have some more brewing stands back here just for the hell of the cooking. And on the bottom floor here, I'm actually going to have furnaces so that we can do some smelting here and there if we ever need to do some cooking. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to hook them up and make them like smart furnaces, but there you go. I'm also going to have back here, I think, 2 chests that are going to be input and output for our smelter down below. Yeah, so I think we did quite well. All in all, I think this place is really starting to come together. Let me do this. All in all, quite proud. You know what? I really liked this bridge, and then Derps came along. We did a little bit of end raiding after one of our streams, and he gave me this trident, which I quite like. I've been after a trident for a long time. Can it catch me? Yeah. And he sort of looked at it and went, I really like your bridge. Kind of looks like a boat. Which I'm a little bit hurt by, because he is actually bang on the money there. It does look a lot like a boat. So I'm going to have to change the design. I may even, now I'm looking at it from here, I may use cyan terracotta, as I say, along the strips along the bottom. And I may move that more central. So that it's less boaty. Yeah, I think that'll be better. So, let's crack on with that, shall we? Let's get some of that done. So we have version 2 now of the bridge. I'm not entirely sure if I'm in love with this hoop over the top there, but we put some cyan in and we moved it over so it's a bit more centralised. So you've just got a tiny gap up here. I think it's even possible to fly through. But I've worked hard. I eventually ended up just tearing down the entire top half and equalising it here. You can fly through that now, these sloops, and through the bridge, or hopefully through that slip at the top. I've got little holes all over my base, like up there and around the corner that you can fly through. So I'm just making like a little assault course through my base at this rate. I might have to extend on that later. But I built the white supports down the side just to give it a bit more depth to the build, as I found it a bit one-dimensional before. Let's see if we can get up here and have a look. I'm not entirely sure I'm in love with it yet, though. It seems a bit big. I think it's a bit too tall. And it stands out a bit too bulky when I don't necessarily want it to. It's lovely to walk through, because the glass gives a really nice effect, I think. But I think the roof of it blocks too much of the view. Let's see what it looks like from down here. Yeah, I think it's just a bit too chunky, particularly that hoop over the top. Right, that's version 2. Anyway, let's sort of go back away. This bloody snow, honestly. Let's go back away, and I might rip it down again, or just tweak it here and there. I think I'm getting close to the design I want, but we're not quite there yet. And we're back now, several days and many attempts later, for the last look at our bridge. I finally found a design that I like. So if you'll follow me along here, as you'll notice, much lower now. I dropped it all down. I got rid of the roof entirely, except for that little hoop. Lowered the hoop down and just gave it some nice sides, I think. And now I quite like it. It's present, but it doesn't overpower. It provides a nice bridge, and I think it sort of fits in a bit more. It doesn't try to control. And more importantly, from down here, you can still see the build behind it, which was an issue with the last bridge. I've also been working on these paths a little bit more. with the lighting underneath. Work's going to continue on that, I think, in the next episode, because we are running out of time. I like walking along here, though, and particularly at night. Put some glowstone under these slabs, and it sort of lit it all up, which I quite like. I'm going to have to find a way to do something similar up there, I think. You can go away. Thank you. I'm still learning to fight with this trident. I do enjoy it, mostly because it's a bit more of a challenge. I think it's just a bit more interesting, rather than having a sword and bow and things like that. A bit too OP. Is that? That is a creeper up there, isn't it? Yep. Never mind, I haven't got time for that today. That's all we've got time for, unfortunately. I am already overdue with this episode, so I'm going to call it there for today. Next episode, we are going to be doing some stuff in the community area, and maybe doing a little bit of gardening in and around here, working on these paths, finishing them off and wrapping them around a bit more. I've been working on my design. So, all in all, I think that's about going to call it for me. Thanks very much for joining us. Thanks very much for sort of watching to the end of the video. If you've liked what you've seen, feel free to hit that like button. And if you've really liked what you've seen, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. Until then, though, until next time, my name's SoothingFilly, and I'll see you all in the next episode.